Alright, well, we're starting this up again. What's our tip today? Life support buildings provide resources necessary for survival. Auction warm food. Glorious tip. You know, I have to wonder if it really needs to take this long to load the game this early on. But whatever. We'll jump into it. Let's go from there. And here we are. Not going to mess with the difficulty settings because it's already hard enough this game, so confirm. And my favorite number is J, apparently. Interesting. Alright, so, we've already done the tutorial before. So, I know how it's done. Let's just skip the tutorials. And let's just see how we go. So, I got myself a drifting junction over to right here. Military logistics cache over here with food. Spin container here. We got survival equipment detector over here. Well, I like the idea of getting free survival equipment, so let's go over here, I guess. As always, let's just burn the fuel like early on, so CO2 can go away. We'll just burn the hydrogen because you don't need it right now. You know, I like the idea that they have like little tutorial buttons all over the place, but still be a lot better. Alright, so merchant supplier, so we can basically press the button and get our stuff. You know, I never sabotaged the station's power and got everything. Let's see what this does. We successfully disrupted the station's power, but as the crew were piling up the crews inside, the station suddenly just pressurized and lost structural integrity. Coming to rebuild while the crew is still inside, so we have to save them. Alright, well, that's a good thing to note. Basically, feel like, you know, depressurize, there's a chance like it'll depressurize like that. So, whoops. Alright, so the crew was escorted out of the station along with a small amount of resources that survived, so I did get more food and water out of that, but now I'm basically disabled for 12 hours, so probably not the best idea to do that, but whatever. Since we got 12 hours, basically have time to go wherever I want to now, I guess, so well, I suppose it doesn't really matter right now. We're basically searching for stuff right now, so I can take these risks, so let's see here. There's an asteroid with active beacon. Let's see what this is all about. So let's burn the fuel, get over here and see what it's all about. Let's use this stuff up a little bit. Damaged asteroid outpost. On approach to the asteroid, we notice the odd pattern of damage on the surface. It appears that an escape shuttle attempted to emergency landing and crashed near a dock. There are no signs of life. While we can't determine exactly what happened, we suspect the shuttle was damaged on approach by lasers intended to do Ahmed debris screening. We can only speculate that the shuttle's computer or communication system is inoperative, so approach carefully, considering that we are not in fact debris. Will take 2 hours. So, alright, well, we have time basically to do this, I guess. Damaged asteroid outpost. Unlike the unfortunate shuttle, our communication system does work. The outpost perimeter system allows us to safely approach to explore it. We found resources that were kept secure from the hazardous space inside the outpost. Let's load them up. There's some water. That's a great find. Alright, well. So, drifting shell with possible auction. Survivors over here. Well, I don't like the idea to pick up survivals right now, so let's get some auction, I guess. There's a possibility there's guys in here, but you know, whatever. Drifting shuttle. A final scan as we approach the shuttle shows nothing remarkable except for the presence of auction, so get the auction loaded. Eerie silence greeted our crew as we checked the shuttle's contents, but nothing but cold, frozen corpses. The auction was found and expected in the main tank, so hopefully one day we can approach proper aerial so get some auction. Boom. Doing pretty good. We just need to get a little bit of food, and you know, that'll be great. Alright, so speed container over here. Hey, I see your two scrubber parts over here. You know what? I think it's about time we go check out, some parts, I guess, for our ship. So let's travel here. My guys are about to come back, right? So it's fine. We'll keep the hydrogen for like other stuff now. I think at this point. So let's use up the organics maybe a little bit at this point. Alright, so there's my shock done. These guys are A-okay now. Alright, there's the CO2 scrubber, so awesome. Search over there. I like how we're basically able to walk in like this because there's like no debris right there. That's always nice to see. Alright, well, now we're a little bit heavier, but that's fine. Let's go search for some drifting junction at this point, I guess. So, 10 hours sounds like a good enough time to do some stuff. Let's go this way. Drop this down. We got a little oxygen at this point, so we'll use up a little oxygen to like travel around. Let's see what we find. Alright, nice. So there's a nice little empty gap up here toward a warehouse. Let's look around at that thing. There were some organics again. And a CO2 scrubber with 2 free parts. Great. We're going to move this bad boy right over here, I guess. So, nice layout for this one, by the way. Actually, really nice layout. Let's see here. I want to maybe put it like this. Yeah, I'll work right there. I really don't need to look at the residential complex, but there might be something in there, so who knows, we'll see. We'll do it like so. Alright, we got the detected junction here. We'll begin approach. And we got some CO2 apparently. Just gonna put this guy right here. Alright, so this is basically done this junction. We just get rid of it, so bye-bye. We'll start looking over here now. Let's see here. So who knows what that is, but this has got food, so let's head up to the spin container, I guess. You know what? I like the idea of having time basically to like, explore these like hulls a little bit and then like adjust them to like move a little bit faster, so let's do it like so. Perfect. And look at that, we got ourselves another CO2 scrubber, so it's very possible I might be able to upgrade this thing right away. So that's now in place. Let's go look here. This is a damaged calorie stamp. Okay, so put action through. We got some oxygen CO2. There's Big City, of course, saying his thing. It's got nothing in it. Damn it. Well, that happens. Let's look at this stuff. Let's just see here. I'm just going to go for the rubble a little bit faster. What do we find? So there's some oxygen. Let's look at this here. Difficult container intercept. We are setting our pilot purine to catch the container. It rapidly closes as our shell does a burn to intercept. So, will they make it, or do I want to use a hydrogen? I think we use hydrogen just to get our food back here a little bit, so... Oh, we tried to burn some hydrogen, but we still failed, so... Nothing in space comes easy. Okay, storage investigation. We got the warehouse here. There's some organics. Alright, you know what? I think it's probably better to, like, you know, keep moving and, like, worry about this stuff over here, so... Let's see here. Drifting station is organics. We've got an asteroid mine of water. And, like, this guy here. I don't like the fact that our food's basically going down pretty fast, but oh well, that's gonna happen. Let's use this up a little bit. We'll use up a little bit of organics now. We're gonna explore right there, I think. Wonder what they found. There's some wastewater and water. Great. Let's explore right here. We got rid of that rubble. We're just gonna look right there. Oxygen, great. And yeah, I really wish that, like, you know, a CO2 scrubber would always have parts in it, but oh well. Sometimes I guess they won't. They just have, like, you know, resources for you to collect instead. Alright, it's done. Let's just, like, just this thing here, I guess. Actually, you know what? I have time to keep exploring this. Let's just keep exploring this for now. Just some quick, you know, easy exploration on this thing. Alright, asteroid mine. We arrive in range of the mountain base. Sensors show active equipment. It isn't possible to dock, so shells must be deployed. Comms report that there are active signals. Meanwhile, we have detected water as expected, so let's scout the area. We'll take 3 hours. I promise this will take time to, you know, explore this, but why not? We'll lower our stuff here. And yep, there's the marshmallow. Just completely, like, you know, scavenged here. Alright, well, we don't really need this right now since it's, like, just in it, I guess. There's that done. Alright, asteroid mine. Crew reports that a cache of water has been located along with a small container of fresh food, so great, there's a food supply going up. And signs of recent habitation. There's also a tunnel that's blocked by debris. Interesting, the active signals being picked up are from deeper inside the rock, so... Well, let's just try and figure out what's going on here, I guess. Report from Gate City. So, you know, there's more information about the state of things. Good luck. Alright, so, the team reports encountering a small group of people led by an engineer who goes by Jack Spiro. They claim to be a freelance engineering team who were present to perform repairs. Given the loss of their ship, they request permission to board. So there we go, got ourselves some more skills. We found an engineer, so great. Alright, so water treatment part's over here apparently. Well, let's get over here, I guess. Use up our wastewater, use up our CO2 there a little bit. Use up a little bit of these organics, I guess, just to make things a little easier for me. Maybe a little bit of hydrogen. You know, I got plenty of oxygen, but let's use up a little oxygen, I guess. There we go. Let's get going. Floating hull. You approach the hull. The hull's contents should be have a damaged water treatment. Let's attach it. Boom. Too bad it's not right at the start, but we got warehouse, so that's fine. Let's search this. Ooh, military. Lucius got some food. And there's an asteroid cache beacon over here. I think this usually gets enough food, so let's go off here, I think, and see what it's all about. So, use this up, use this up. Use up our little bit of organics here. And of course, some oxygen can go. Let's get going. There we go, there's a thing. There's some organics. Search those. Okay, found the asteroid cache. It's an emergency. Should be easy. There's our food. Great. That might be a bit of a chance thing there because it might not have that food, I think, but you know, still worth trying it, I guess. Let's see here. Survivors, transporting shuttle with hydrogen and food. You know, I don't have good luck with these like containers, but we're gonna go for it anyway, so let's get over here. Use up some of the organics I got right here. You know, I could probably burn a little bit more organics, so let's just burn up like, you know, this much. And some oxygen, I guess. There we go. What do we find? Water. We're from Gate City, patch it through. Alright, there's the local peacekeepers telling you about stuff. Okay, we got a residential complex over here. And as far as treatment plant can go over here, I guess. Alright, you know what? Let's actually like just quickly look at this stuff. So, this thing requires carbon and wastewater, so where's my warehouses? Alright, so I can make use of like the water thing over here, I guess. This is how it's gonna work over here for this thing, so we're just gonna move it like so. So here's the thing, I'm trying to like get this so that like, you know, I can benefit from the most as possible, if I can. I guess I'll put it like this will cost me like a space here on my like, you know, my cruiser platform, but you know, that's fine for now, I think. And we're just gonna jettison this thing right now. We're not going to bother with the residential complex because it usually doesn't have anything in it. Alright, we're not going to waste hydrogen in this one, so let's just fully make it. When mobile hesitation, pure and accurately maneuvered and gain good purchase on a container surface. With attitude control, the container spin and stabilize the air shuttles quickly dock to it. So there's some food. Great, flying. You know, I almost feel like it's like not worth buying a hydrogen in that event because, you know, you possibly might, you know, still fail, so whatever. Alright, so, oxygen is over there. We got water and drifting shuttle here. You know, let's go to this drifting chasing. I haven't been to one of these for a while. I don't know if like there's anything good here, so let's go here. We'll burn the fuel like crazy. Let's burn a little bit of organics. And I'll burn a little bit of carbon too, I guess. Maybe a little bit more organics than that, so you know we have like an even 40. And of course the oxygen get burned a little bit, so there we go. Alright, let's get going. Abandoned laboratory. We approached the station and sent to the ground crew. They report a strange contraption. We're not sure how it works. A manual explains that the machine converts organics to food using some advanced biochemical procedure. We can see the containers of both input and product. We lack the expertise to pull it on board, but we can use it here. So, I could convert it away and get 50 organics. We'll take an hour and plus get some food from that. Or we do not leave, just take what you have. Okay, so interesting event here. Let's try this and see what it does. So cool. The mean huffs and puffs for an hour and finally get some food out of it. So nice. Very well. So I could do this again and get more food. That seems like a really good idea because, like, you know, why not? We got more food. Very well. I don't have enough basically to do it again, so we're done here. Alright, so, you know, there's, like, some good things about random, like, you know, especially like that. Sometimes you find something new like that, and you make use of it. Alright, so, there's a calorie sniff there, but, you know, calorie sniffs are something you want to basically get late game, so to speak, so not really on. We're just gonna boost it over here to, like, this one over here. It might have something else. You know what, let's just boost it down, like, to maybe, like, you know, 11. That's good enough. Use a bit of oxygen. Let's get going. Alright, right, for drifting hull, bring approach. Alright, so a bio-oxidizer. Again, that's sort of like a late game thing because, like, you know, it requires oxygen and organic space to use, which is, like, you know, pretty damn important, but that's fine. We can still search it, maybe find something in it, and maybe keep it. Even if, like, I can't use these stuff, by the way, I can always, like, keep around for, like, you know, later, so that's what I can do to them, right? Just keep around for later. Hydroponics parts detected here. That's always good to get. This is 13 hours away, this is like 9, so maybe we'll get 12 hours this one just to, like, you know, save on our resources a little bit here. And wow, carbon is like nothing for you for, you know, getting you anywhere. Okay, so there we go, that's fine. Alright, so there we go, we got our engine upgrade thing. Here reports the tank's positive pressure, what do we find? So there's some hydrogen, awesome. That's a really awesome find, hydrogen. And it doesn't matter what I explore here, so let's still explore this, I guess, for now. There's a warehouse. Residential complex. This does have a few parts to it, I guess, that's nice. And let's just see here. Water, hydrogen, and CO2 on this thing. See, the problem I have right now is that my you know, thing is over here, this thing, right? Just try to think about how I would set this up. This thing basically takes oxygen, or like it takes CO2 to make oxygen and carbon. This thing basically takes, like, you know, oxygen to make, like, you know, CO2, I guess. Hydrogen and water as well. You know what? We're just gonna move this over here like so, and just not worry about it for now, because I really don't have any use for this thing, I think, so let's put it there, not worry about it, that's fine. There's Gate City again, patch it through. Blah blah blah. We're on our own for now, of course. There's some organics. And the residential complex here is, like, empty, so no good for that. Alright, well, this junction is basically done, so let's just detach it. We'll drop this one here. Explore that rubble right there. Oh, there we go, a floating hull. And a lightweight hull. Ugh, lightweight hulls are always good to go for, even if, like, you know, this is available, so I don't need a library hull as a thing for right now, though, as a thing, so... what to do? I think the engines is probably the most important thing to go for right now, so we'll just go for the engines and, you know, be done with it that way. Getting the engines upgrades like it's gonna help me the most, right? So just get the engines. Use up a little bit of this right now, I think. A little bit of high carbon used there. And look at that, we found our bio-oxidizer over here of all things, so... Oh well, guess we might be powering this thing up a little bit sooner than I thought. There's that over there. Explorer's warehouse over here. Some carbon stuff in there, nice I guess. Let's look at this one, I guess. Oh, look at that, it's got parts to this thing, so... So salvaging the parts from this will take 6 hours, by the way, just a note. You know, I think in some cases it might be better to move stuff like this around, so... Move it like that, I think, for now. And we're gonna search you, I guess. So let's do that. There's this. We'll search this and be done with it. Alright, so there we go. Apparently got the Traveler achievement now, by the way, so that's nice. Start searching over here, I guess. Now, I'm just gonna wait to like explore this thing before like adjusting this and like go anywhere, so... Let's do that. What do we find? There's some CO2. Goodbye. Shortfall of gravitas. That's out of the way. And that's good enough for me, so let's just keep going. So we detect a shell that lost its power as food. There's an asteroid that has, like, you know, carbon. Unknown object over here, auction over here. You know what? Let's go to this asteroid. I have no idea what might be on this asteroid, so let's go check it out. And you know what? 14 hours is fine. Let's, you know, burn the fuel a little bit here. Shell arrival. So, I'll note that this is like, you know, probably a good time is to pick these guys up because, you know, whenever you don't pick these up, you like take a morale hit, so we'll save them, of course. Of course, our morale goes up a little bit, I guess, because of that, so that's fine. Let's look at this here. So there we go. That's basically on this thing now. Let's look over here. Alright, so there we go. We found our Stellator, apparently. So that's done. A lot of rubble on this thing here, but whatever. Let's just go here, explore. And we'll explore over maybe here. There's a warehouse that might have stuff in it. And we'll explore over here. We'll basically find out what's here in a moment with the warehouse being explored, so let's just start this out right now. I find it is both fit blue right there, but whatever, that's fine. And rubble. Okay, so... Oh, there was more to explore over here. Well, let's do it like this, I guess. Alright, this is basically Operation Alpha White, but... Now, I could use auction basically to make use of this thing, but you know, we're just gonna power it off for now because that's a little bit like, you know, too heavy basically to make use of right now. These things are basically dangerous because they take auction and they take a lot of it apparently to do stuff, so I can have it on, have it like, you know, some hydrogen get produced and stuff like that, which is pretty useful, but not that useful. We're just gonna bulldoze that thing to get rid of it now, just to make some room. Alright, after arriving at the asteroid, the crew took it to its surface. The asteroid is carbon rich, so a mine is being constructed to extract its core. The team recovered some carbon that was left outside the mine, so raided the warehouse, quickly scouted the mine. This seems dangerous. We got the carbons, whatever. Well, let's just go to the warehouse and see if we can find something here. Alright, we hiked to the warehouse and found some useful ingredients. So we got some organics and hydrogen, so default action text. So, useful. Alright, this place is done over here, so we can just dress in this guy. Oh wait, you know what? Again, these are both warehouses I can search over here. See, that's the thing. I would prefer if like this wasn't gray, like everything in here, because then I can, you know, easily see what I'm basically doing over here a little bit more, but whatever. I still want to demolish that, so let's just demolish that, I guess. Alright, drifting junction over here. So let's try and get our industry going up a little bit more. I'll use up this all up right now. Plenty of carbon again, so let's use up some of that right there. Some of that right there. I do have hydrogen, but we're just gonna save it a little bit now and then, like, you know, use the other resources I basically collected so far. Okay, that's out of the way. Nothing in that one. And nothing in that one, so complete waste of time over here, but whatever. That's out of the way. Alright, arrived at drifting hull, being approach. On final approach, Dr. Hull. Yes, a water treatment plant. Always good to find one of these early on. So even at day 6 is kind of like getting a little bit late now, I guess. You know, I find the first building I got active was basically just like, you know, bio-oxidizer. And the second might be his water treatment, and the third will be like the CO2 scrubber. It really just showed this game can be kind of random sometimes, so you have to watch out for that. Search this, I guess. More bio-oxidizer parts, we won't really need those right now. This guy's got free equipment I might want to take. We'll go here. And at this point, let's use up our hydrogen a little bit just to boost around, so we'll go here. Job there, I'm just gonna take 40 hours, that's fine. We got some time to explore around here. Alright, I could do this right now, but I don't really need the crew, so we're gonna decline because, you know, I don't have the time, you know, the resources basically for it to right now. Let's explore right here. Perfect! I can get this going then, so alright, you know, I wish I could see like how much it costs to repair that right now, but whatever. Let's just move this over here, I guess. Like so. Now let's explore this stuff here a little bit. And this can come later, so let's just do this right now. There's some carbon. There's some wastewater. And there's nothing in there at that level, so let's just get rid of this right now. Alright, so we're out here again, so let's just like press the button. Alright, we know that sabotaging the power supply might be very bad. Let's try hacking again. Alright, so the crew tries to hack the door security and passes off for its personnel, which triggers an alarm, and the whole facility locks up in alarm state, so the crew is forced to leave. So, oh well. It's obviously get nothing. Okay, that's good to know. So, another, like, you know, alternative basically to that right there. Alright, frozen asteroid with water, that's useful. There's the stellar parts we might want to need for the, the engine. This is very close. Let's just go right here and get to it and get out of the way. Use up some of this carbon I basically have access to. Alright, let's get this underway. So, fix this up. 3 hours apparently. We arrive at the part of the ship that is involved in manufacturing superconductive equipment. There should be parts we need here. So, let's come back. Or, let's come right here. Hospital, nice. That's always nice to find. Alright, floating hull of hydroponics, asteroid with active comms. I'm good with taking a little bit longer to get over here, thanks. Let's go over here. And let's use a little bit of hydrogen for this one. Oh, this is working now, so I'm getting carbon waste parts converting into water and organic, so lots of water for a little bit. And let's see, let's just search right here, get this done. Alright, expedition report. In storage we found superconductive materials, great, some acquired. There's the organics. Alright, they want to do this again. You know what, we're going to try this just for now, just because, I think I do have a little bit of time to basically do it, so... Try and get it done. Let's do this. And warehouse right here, let's search it. So we found nothing in that warehouse, unfortunately. Let's go look at this one, I guess. Okay, we're just gonna attach this to the hull. Alright, we're gonna do this just because of the simple fact that basically I've got time wasted to wait for this right now, so why not? Oh yeah, that happens later, okay. Let's see here. I've only got one crew available right now, basically do stuff, so... I think I'm going to take an hour to get this done here. Put it through, we got some carbon, good work. We're going to move the hospital over, I guess, because it does have a single part on it, so... Put this over here. Let's do that. The assembler is useful, but we're going to basically focus on, exploration over here a little bit now. I can take the time to get over here now a little bit, so... Let's do it like so. Let's see how it goes. Hey, hydroponics over here, nice. Well, let's look at this right now. Let's get this done. Alright, so hydroponics over here with 2 or 3 parts, that's useful. At this point, let's just have these guys start working the assembly a little bit, just get done. Shall rise, they got population again, so same of course I guess. There's a new crew, awesome. Alright, so at this point, if I want to basically have another junction, it might be a good idea to have it, I guess. Search this right now. That's out of the way. Search this one. That's done. Here we got the detected hull. It says approach. At this point, this is where like it really shows. You want to basically like not have like too much stuff on yourself because you know it really cuts into like your ability to do stuff. But whatever. Let's see here. I guess we'll go to this one right here and just take as long as possible to get there, so that's fine. 21 hours is fine for me. By the way, we're way over tons at this point, but you know, whatever, it's fine. So. Running out of stuff here as well, gotta watch out for that, but whatever. There's some auction that's helpful. Start looking over here, I guess. Maybe I'll find some water. Wastewater is also good, I guess, for traveling around. I do want this hydroponics as, you know, it's useful, so... let's just get to work basically exploring the rest of this, I guess. Hey, there's some water. Awesome. Another water treatment plant. That's always useful to find, so let's explore it. Yeah, I'll just keep working on this right now. Rumors of a thief. Never good to find this, but whatever. Let's confront them because, you know, this has to happen. Alright, so the confronted crew member, Michelle Lane, quickly made to stashing valuable resources, so we got some water and food, so... good, basically that'll help us out a little bit. You know, I heard someone out doing this, but, you know, right now we basically have less than three days, like, left for everything here, so... this is sort of important, so... whatever. You know, I may want to move this basically up over here in a moment. First and first, let's go over here a little bit, get this out of the way.